Hey, yo, what's up, Cave Trader? Yeah, shit, I actually just closed my gold long. Just closed my gold long just now. Gold almost stopped me out too today. She was about a couple of ticks. Uh, she almost stopped me out right here. My stop was at actually, shit, shit. She almost did the same thing to me too, man. Almost, but I'm just glad she didn't. I think I was in at 42.6 minutes. So my stop was at 38.1. So dude, she was so close to stopping me out. 38.1. And I was able to get so I was in at 42.6. 42.6. It goes up in my direction. Uh the one thing that I was like, fuck, I don't know, man. This where's my there it is. This 200 EMA right here. That was my concern, was the 200 EMA, and we didn't get through it the first time, so it rejected, and then it broke through, and then used it as support. But I will be taking this short though. I will take this short. We'll be taking this short. Mm. Shit. You know what? Where am I in at? 54. Mm. What I'm looking for here is a break and retest trade or price. Oh damn! Already with the bullshit, huh? I'm looking for is a break and retest trade right here. And I'm looking for the bears to hold the pullback here. So we'll see. Of course. Mm. Everything looks good. I don't know. Man, honestly, I don't. Hey, what's up, Alfred? You say you're short the Nasdaq? Well, you guys know how I feel about that. The Nasdaq may not be going down for a while. We had 3 legs down like we talked about last night. I think it's highly unlikely for the Nasdaq to short or to having meaningful short. We're in positive gamma right now. We have a lot of positive volume right now. I don't know. I would. What is the thing? I mean, we'll get a rejection probably here. We'll get a rejection, but it's going to be a stressful short. It's going to be a stressful short. I mean, I can already look at it and just tell it's going to be a stressful short. You got the 200 EMA coming up. You got the 200 EMA coming up. There's definitely going to be buyers here. Don't know if it's going to be successful, but you know there's going to be buyers. So, we'll see. Let's see what happens. This might be a loss right here. This is probably going to be a loss right here. I mean, I'm gonna let the trade play out, but this is probably gonna be a loss on gold. I kind of shorted bullish momentum. It doesn't look like the bulls want to hold it, and it doesn't look like the bears want to hold it there. So this might be a loss. Hey, yo, what's up, Tony? Yeah, I wouldn't count on shorts either. I definitely agree with what Alfred says. Mm. Well, it's highly unlikely for that to happen. Yeah, see, I wouldn't short this, guys. I definitely wouldn't short this. This is not a time to short the Nasdaq. 3 legs down. This thing is just trying to recover now. We could see price stop at 955 potentially, but you know, for a rejection, not a reversal, but a rejection. So. We got 2 more minutes until the orb completes. All right. Yeah, this ain't gonna be. I'll look for a short, like I said, around 950 if but I don't know, man. I don't know. I definitely wouldn't count on it. Actually, no. I'm done trading that way. Nah, I'm done trading that way. I'm not going to get in front of this. All right, so about 37.1. 37.1. All right. All right, so let's see. All right, so it seems like starting off at least 80,000. We've had it in the past couple of weeks. 80,000 contracts added in the first 15 minutes. And we're above the starting volume. We're above the 15. The 15-minute open and the 15-minute close. We're above the average volume, but we're still underneath the 100,000 contracts added in the first 15-minute rule. So we could see chop. I would not short this. If anything, I would try to find a opportunity to try to get into this long as low as possible. As low as possible. I don't know if that's actually going to be achievable right now. Bookmap short orders at 25K. Yeah. Yeah, let's look at the ES real quick. Let's look at the ES. That's kind of hard to tell on the ES. We have a double top rejection. We got a two-legged pullback. Yeah, this one's going to be tough for sure. This one's going to be tough. It's going to be tough if you choose to be aggressive. Let me be clear. It's going to be tough. This is an aggressive long up here. But the market can definitely continue to keep going. It's not like it can't. So it will definitely be aggressive. I would prefer to wait for a pullback. I would prefer to wait for a pullback in this range right here. So this is where I ideally want to get in. Hopefully we can get a pullback before this thing, just shoots up higher. Hopefully, Well, let's actually set a limit here. Set a limit and see if we can get something. I mean, I doubt it though, but well, Cave Trader, why did you go short in that situation? What were you looking at? Well, okay, so I took the looks like I should have stayed in that short then, huh? Guess I should have stayed in that short. I didn't trust it on gold. I didn't trust that it was going to. Probably that's where I should have got out. I mean, instead of getting out where I got out at. Yeah, because I was looking at that. All right, so we'll see if we'll see. Okay. So we'll see what happens with that. Damn. Well, that's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. I just didn't trust the gold short in this situation, and it looks like it would have been the right option. Just didn't trust it. And it looks like 955 price. We're seeing the rejection from 955. But I don't know. I just don't trust the bears to finish here. I really don't. But the ironic part of this is that in order for my order to get filled, obviously the bears are going to have to rotate price down to at least my limit price. So one of the things I always have to remind myself is that just because I set my limit here, and this is where I want price to go, it doesn't mean price will come all the way down here. I'm just making an assumption. I'm speculating that price could potentially come back down here to this range. and we could potentially see, you know, price continue in the direction for the breakout pullback trade. But it doesn't mean that the market has to come down here. It can continue to go up. So one of the internal battles is, well, if I think the market's going to get down there, why not go short? Let's be completely honest. The market hasn't shown any indication that it is about to reject at all. So there's no break of structure, not to the downside, but you got to break a structure to the upside. You have a break of structure right here. So yeah, we could see a pullback, but this is going to be, it could be a stressful pullback. You don't know how the market is going to pull back. So I'd rather save my mental energy. I'm sorry. Yeah, my mental and emotional energy for good trades. I don't care to fight trades or fight the momentum like this. I don't care to. Shit. I'm starting to see a lot of orders building up at 24.9. 24.9 is where VWAP is. But I would prefer the market to come back to this range. Okay, so we got one more minute until the 9 o'clock algo. So let's see what side the market chooses. Looks like the market wants to take out that high. That could have been a sweep right there. That could have been actually a sweep. That was a sweep right there. That was definitely a sweep. You said some home sale news came out? Let's see how that. So pending home sales. That's interesting. So I'm going to assume that actually came in better than expectation. If it was looking for a 0.3% and got a 4%. Isn't that crazy how good the market is at doing that? Well, so in this summary table, it's saying that these numbers reflect an abrupt spike in new home sales, moderate price gains, slightly increased inventory, and a faster pace of sales relative to homes available. Caution is warranted in over-interpreting the jump, as it may be revised and it comes amid a broadly balanced but sensitive housing market environment. So it seems like home sales, August of 2025 is 80,000 or 800,000 units sold, compared to July's 664,000 sold, which is a 15.4% increase. Inventory is 490, and July was 497. This month's supply is 7.4. Medium sell price, average sell price. Okay. Oh shit, what the what, oh my god. Oh my god. What the oh my god. Let me close that. What? You just gotta love the NQ. You just gotta love the NQ, or you'll just stop trading her, because that's crazy. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we talk about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You can't beat that, man. You can't beat that risk to reward. I'm only sacrificing 13 ticks for 72 ticks, and I just made $900. I mean, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. Actually, I made $1,800 because I'm copy trading this. All right. I'm copy trading this. Looks like gold missed my limit. I mean, it wouldn't have. All right. Hey, that's why you keep trading her, investors. Because if you don't, shit, ain't no point trading her, because she's a nasty bitch. Yo, she almost got me. I was like, man, Nasdaq, I came back. You're not gonna give me a break or nothing? I just came back. I mean, this is my first day back. Give me a break. I did make that small mistake. I'm glad that Nasdaq just didn't run through my stop. I thought it was a buy order. I don't know. Oh yeah, because I forgot. I don't know why I thought it was a buy order. Honestly, whatever, man. Well, so I made the maximum daily profit for the day. I really don't necessarily need to really don't need to risk the profits, you know. I don't need to do it. That doesn't mean that we're not going to still take great trades, but I'm just not going to risk the profit. Yo, congratulations on that, Cave Trader. He said Bitcoin made him some money today, but obviously at Tradeify was like, yeah, not in this account. Not in this account, you don't. I'll buy the close of this candle. The close. unless the market is trying to, I mean, obviously the bears are just going to try to keep on trying to sell this. Well, all right. Let's actually start drawing out the structure. Let's draw the structure out real quick. I mean, I see it right there. I mean, technically, okay. I think that's good right there. Let's see. I'm gonna lock it in, turn it green, or cyan, however you want to call it. If they push off this trend line, I'm buying it. I'm about to close of the candle. Hopefully it's not too big. Well. It doesn't matter. I'm about to close of the candle. Obviously, it's buying off the trend line. So I'm about to close of the candle. All right. That's fine. Come on, Nasdaq. You don't got to be nasty like that. If we see price pop back up into this trend line, I'll buy that. Let's see what gold's doing. Ooh, that's what we're talking about, baby. That's what we're talking about. Making me look like a sniper, baby. We're getting really good at this strategy. We're getting really good with this strategy. Only risking, I think, $175 to make 9. $175 to make 9. I can lose 6 times before I break even. 6 times before I break even. Come on, Nasdaq. It's not that hard, baby. There you go. There you go. There you go, baby. It's not that hard. All right, man. That's shit. Can we do better than that? You can't ask for better than that. Seems like the Nasdaq's like, you know what? He just came back from vacation. Let me give him a couple of wins before I start playing with his heart. Before I start to try to toy with his emotions. So we'll see what happens here. We kind of know how this game is played. We know that this is the retest of this trend line. This is the retest. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see price reject here. But the only thing that's the only reason why I would doubt the bears would be successful in a rejection here is because we have the short and medium term EMAs still sloping to the upside. We have VWAP sloping to the upside, and we have the long term EMA sloping up to the upside. So that just tells me that unless the bears come in with some force, the bulls' objective is to take out 25K. That's the bulls' current objective right now. We'll see if they get it. We will see if they get it. Now, we did say that we are looking for the market. Well, actually, the market did reject there. Okay. And we kind of did see a rejection from this area. Saw the market reject, sweep, reject, but they're still holding. So we'll see if the bears are able to kind of break through this area and probably get a pullback to about 895, 900. We'll see. That's hot. That's probably likely to happen. If the bulls want to see higher prices and take out all-time highs, they need to find support here at this range. I need to find support here at 955, around that area. That's where they need to find support. ES is chopping as per usual. I mean, unless you were in on this trade at the open of the session, this is what ES traders get. All right, let's see. This is a test trade. I kind of want to see what happens. Obviously, I'm in the sim, obviously. So this is a test trade for me. I guess they're all test trades, but Kind of want to see what happens here. Oof. Mm. So if I got in at 47.3, my target would be at 60, 47. It'd be at 56.3. So this would be my target, and it would actually just got hit. Our target would have got hit. I really don't know why I doubt gold. I really don't know why I doubt gold. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense to doubt gold. It really doesn't when she's so consistent. And just oof. It says I should play a numbers game, like how I pretend to put an entry there, but wait till it stops you out. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Because they said that your entry should be where your stop is. You know what? Actually, I think hold on. Actually, no, I canceled the. That's like, hold on. I think I did actually was in this. No, I canceled those orders on my other account. I canceled those orders. We're not seeing any real, we're seeing a lot of mixed data in the option flow. We're not necessarily, I mean, we're seeing call data, we're seeing put data, but we're not seeing one side of the market getting swept. And there it goes. The rejection from the trend line. I mean, it's a small rejection, but the rejection from the trend line. I guess so. We'll see what happens after this candle closes. We'll see. Because it might reject right here. This might turn from a green to a red candle. We'll see. All right, Bears. Okay. Nice. 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 I mean, I guess it really depends on how you want to look at what just happened. The market is still in an uptrend. The market is still in an uptrend. We did break structure, but it swept back up. But we got a head and shoulders pattern here too on gold. It's a head and shoulders pattern, so I don't know. We have a head and shoulders pattern here. So the question is, my stop is in the right spot. So I mean, if I'm wrong here, my stop is in the right spot to invalidate the trade. We have made a big move up on gold, but that doesn't mean nothing. Gold can just keep on going. But even though this is a head and shoulders pattern right here, honestly, this could be a 40-60 trade with the favor against me. This is a 40% trade, 40% chance that this will work out. Either it'll probably miss my target or just stop me out. Like it's 40%. I'm taking this short because of the technicals, but gold is not bearish right now. It definitely is not. You know what? I would hate to take myself out of this trade and it works. But okay, I'll just let it play out. I'll let it play out. I'll let it play out. This is definitely a bad trade. This is a very risky trade right here. Okay. Looks like we're seeing some green on this gold play right now. Right, so let's see. Let's get this gold play. Okay. That's definitely the gut check right there. That's definitely the gut check right there. You feel it in your gut when it comes back to your break even, but the market knows that there's a lot of liquidity in this area, so it usually lets it come up to that break even. We'll see. Now, if this thing shoots up and takes out this high, if it takes out this high, I'm gonna have to consider getting out of this position or taking the full loss at my stop. We are making lower lows and lower highs. Lower lows, lower highs in this leg, obviously not overall, but in this leg. So we'll see. And the Nasdaq, for whatever reason, is just playing around right now. We're kind of in the battle zone right now. We got a trend line going above. We got a trend line going below. and price is ping-ponging back and forth between this trend line. So this is a battle zone between the bulls and the bears right now. The bears are obviously trying to short this, but we already know the equation. Aggression plus lack of follow through equals squeeze. If the market is not going to go down, then that means it's about to go up. So we're seeing a lot of aggression from the bears. We're seeing a lack of follow through. So it's highly likely that we will see a short squeeze if the bears don't step it up, because their stops are just building here. I don't know why this 2 is acting up, but it's a bit of a delay right here. So there's the bears stops, the buy stops are just building up above these highs. And this is how you can kind of visualize that. And all the bulls got to do is just let them keep building up, keep buying and holding it, and then we just use those stops to push higher here. So we'll see what happens. But right now we're in the battle zone. I wouldn't recommend a trade in this area because the market is definitely not going to go anywhere. So I would just kind of sit on your hands until the market decides what it wants to do here. Yeah. Yeah. And this is what Investors is talking about. Actually, I'm just going to a higher time frame chart. Yep. Right over here. Right here. This is where the market is stuck at right now. Actually, I don't know if y'all guys can see that. Actually, let me just do this. Right now, this is where the market is stuck at right now. You can see that this is where the bears were able to break structure to the downside. This is the day where me and Gain Weight, I was like, no, Gain Weight, the market is going to bounce. It bounced in my area. It just did not hold. And overall, Gain Weight was right. And we're in this area right now. So we could be in this area for a while. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of unfilled sell orders in this area that are getting filled right now and holding this market back. But like I said, lack of follow through, aggression, squeeze. The ES doesn't look like it's about to actually go down no time soon. Actually, this could be an opportunity for an ES orb, actually. I'm gonna actually take the ES orb to the upside, actually. I'm gonna take it. But it's highly likely that the bulls are going to win this battle. I don't believe that the bears are going to win this for a second. I don't believe it. So I don't believe they win this battle. If they do, then you know, it's all right. But yep, yeah. So it took out that high. Now I have to. No, I have to get out of this, man. I'm gonna have to get out of this. What I'm gonna do is probably kind of hate that with gold, because sometimes she does do this, but she took out that high. They held the long-term EMA. Well, so now this is a 30% trade. The odds are against me in this trade. It's highly unlikely that I don't get filled here. Highly. It's highly unlikely that I do not get filled here. I'm going to root for my position, obviously, but I'm not going to blind myself from a reality that it's literally in my face. I just don't want to close the trade. The market is bullish right now, and it's just unfortunate that it's unfortunate that I'm going to potentially get stopped out of this one. So hopefully I don't. I mean, hopefully I don't, but I mean, unless the bears super step up here, then the odds are against me. Okay. Oh, you're trading on the cop? Yeah, that shit is horrible. That shit sucks. Tradeovate is a horrible platform in my opinion. It's a horrible platform. You can't even use ATM strategies on that damn thing. Like, what's the point of having a copy trader that doesn't copy trade? All right, so we got the bears to break down this trend line. Like I said, I don't trust the bears here. The charts are telling me that I guess the bears could be successful here. I just don't trust that they will. Actually, let me make sure that I got all those orders canceled on this account. All right, make sure I got all that canceled. Close my position. All right, let's see. All right, man. All right. Well, good thing I took a small loss on this gold play. I think I took a small loss. It just wasn't going to work out. But I just took the small loss on this one instead of taking a full loss. Closed out for a small loss. That's how I should say that. I closed out for a small loss. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, Cave Trader. I just copy traded the stream account with the other account, so I made $1,800 today. And I have the same balance in both accounts, so I have no complaints of the replicanto copy trader. I can copy trade my ATM strategies between accounts. Actually, let me make sure, because I may have made a mistake. I may have made a mistake. Okay, I think, yeah, I did do that. I did do that. You know what, Alfred? I'm glad you brought that up. I really appreciate you bringing that up, because that's actually something that I'm also working my way through. Even if I trade small size, like maybe one contract across more than 2 accounts, there's a lot of internal struggle there. And I'm focusing more on trying to alleviate my pain. I don't want to use that word. I don't want to use anxiety. Don't want to use pressure. What the word I'm going to use is feeling uncomfortable. I think we can be at least vulnerable enough to say that, how I feel is uncomfortable without taking away our power. So I'm going to just use the term, it just feels uncomfortable, but we can overcome that. We can overcome being uncomfortable. I don't want to say that something is too hard that it feels like pressure. It just feels uncomfortable. Slowly but surely, Alfred. Slowly but surely. I've come to the realization that no matter how long I do this, every day is going to be a new day. I'm going to be uncomfortable until I take that first trade. I hope that it's going to be a winner, but if it's not going to be a winner, at least I have, some information about which side of the market that, I should focus on. It is tough because it's natural to feel uncomfortable with loss. It's literally in our DNA. We literally go crazy. We lose all function of our frontal cortex and our emotional mind takes over. That's what's scary about this. Another internal battle is if you trade small and it works out, you tell yourself I should trade bigger next time because instead of making, as an example, $100, I could have made 1,000. So, yeah. I understand. 5 days honestly, when it comes to the market, if you're passively trading, 5 days is nothing. If you're a passive trader and what I mean by that is you just set limits and you set and forget and you just come back to the charts at the end of the day and you're like, oh, okay, yeah. I made my money here. I made my money there. I took a loss here or I closed out for a loss here, but overall I'm positive on the day. Five days is nothing. But when you actively trade, 5 days feel like forever because kind of like this trading style that I'm trying to implement, 27 contracts to make $900. Either I'm going to win or lose that trade. And it's a quick trade. And I can literally be done or I can hit my maximum daily profit literally in seconds, depending on the momentum of the market. And then it feels like shit. I just made my maximum daily profit in less than 1 minute. And now I have at least 23 and 58 hours left until the next session. It feels like a lot when you actively trade. And I definitely have to always remind myself that because as soon as my target gets hit, I'm like, man, okay, let's take that next trade, baby. Let's get that next hit. Let's get that next hit. I got to remind myself that I can't do that. I'm trading under a consistency rule. If I were to take another trade, either I'm going to make more money, which requires me to make more money the next time I trade, or I'm going to lose the money I just made. So I definitely understand what you're going through, Alfred. It definitely is an internal battle. That's kind of why I like those X accounts, where the X account takes those battles away from me. But then at the same time, if I walk through the valley of the shadow of death without these tools, then I'll always have this habit instilled in me, because what if I don't have the risk settings, and then I'm gonna fall victim to these internal battles. But I'll definitely say those X accounts does make it a lot easier to just get in, get out, go on with your day. It definitely makes it better or easier. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's why I only moving forward. Tradify is actually doing a 40% discount on their straight to funded accounts. So the 150K account right now should be like 456. I was going to pick one up, but I got 3 accounts with them. I'm just gonna keep it at that for right now. They're gonna always have another. They're gonna have always have another one. So I'll just keep it. All right. So you say, yeah, you rather have no consistency in the funded. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So let's see. Let's Let's see if the Nasdaq is going to be merciful to us and fill the order, or will we see the market actually go down a little bit more? All right, so we're in, baby. So we're in. We're in, baby. Yeah, it don't even make sense. Hmm. It looks like Alfred made what, 46? You know, congratulations on this one, Alfred. You said the first two is at the goal. Is that the overall goal? Or is that the actually, let me look at that again. Oh, these are all pro accounts, huh? Oh, these are evals? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. I was looking at the pro. Take profit. Okay, these are evals. Yeah. I'm just gonna have to start just doing like certain rules and stuff like that when it comes to this. I mean, if the EMA is in the way, then I'm not gonna take the trade. The EMAs have to be out of the way for this trade to work. I probably about to close of this one. All right, so the EMAs have to be, so for this scalp trade to, for the best results on the scalp trade, the EMAs have to be out of the way because they came, the EMAs came, or we got the pop and they rejected at the 21 EMA, the short-term EMA. Gotta make sure. Oh, okay, so that's where the rejection came from. God damn, Nasdaq shit. God damn. How nasty is that? Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I probably won't. I mean, because if I lose, if I don't at least get that first target hit and then I lose the whole position, my risk to reward, I don't think I'm gonna use this strategy on Nasdaq, unless I think I just have to kind of just focus on the context of what the market's doing, because I'm trying to long it as it's trying to, as the bears are trying to short this. So I think one of the rules that I need to implement with this trade is that if, as the market is going down and it's trading in my direction, I should wait for the EMAs to, if I'm trading to the upside and we get a pullback here, I should kind of pay attention to what the EMAs and what the market is doing. So obviously the market is now trying to go down now. You think the market will break the old low? Yeah. Ugh. You know it's a slow day in the market when the Nasdaq is making me bored. Okay. Hmm. No. I bought it purely because it traded into the range. That's why I bought this. I didn't. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. Yeah. Nasdaq, you don't gotta be nasty, man. You don't gotta be nasty. You don't have to be nasty here. Okay. Oh man, this chop is freaking boring. Oh. Good night, Echo. I think what I probably should do. All right. Okay. All right. All right, guys. I'm out of time for this session. We made our money today in the stream account. We've been trading in the sim, and I guess all trades don't work in the sim because did take some losing trades today in the sim. This would have been the trade that I would have looked for. So if I didn't actually take this this orb high trade, so I would have gotten 2 out of 3 limits filled on this play, on this orb trade. I think what I'm gonna start doing with this add-in, I think I shouldn't take this trade outside of the orb. I think all my trades should be orb trades on the Nasdaq. Getting it at the orb high or the orb low. All right, so I got stopped out of that. I think trading at just the high and the low and doing that add-on trade, once you see the confirmation, I think that's gonna probably be the best way to move forward with this very aggressive add-on strategy. We'll see. We'll test it out tomorrow. But all right, guys, that's it for me tonight. All right, today. I appreciate everybody that's joined. We'll definitely come back later on tonight, and we will definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good day.